in Montana's Yak Valley. Tom Orr's 45th trapping season has come to an end. But with a few days left before he brings his winter's work to market, Tom's got one last trick up his sleeve to close out the year with a bang.
Hi, anybody home?
A showstopper project
Hey.
that calls for some good old-fashioned teamwork.
This pipe that we're gonna build, it looks like we got enough.
We got enough Catlinite.
Today, my brother and I, we're gonna start working on a peace pipe that the Native Americans used. You got a design on this pipe?
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a T-shaped pipe, like was typical on the plains. Kind of like this. And in here, we'll make an otter sliding down the front of the pipe.
Smooth and easily carved, Catlinite is a rare, fine-grained mudstone that Native Americans of the Great Plains have long used to make peace pipes. Smoking was an important ritual used in a wide variety of ceremonies. The pipes were packed with a blend of local plants and tobacco, and the smoke symbolized a connection between heaven and earth.
And this is what we got for the stems.
Yep.
Small branches of sumac are perfectly sized to make the pipe stem that'll connect to the carved Catlinite bowl.
You want to get busy on laying that pattern out?
Yeah.
I'll work on the pipe stem. I guess the first thing we need to get this hollowed out. I'm heating up a wire, and I'm going to poke down the end of this stem to get a hole. The stem is made out of sumac. It's got a hollow pith like in the center that you can burn it out to allow the smoke to be pulled through the stem. My goal is to be able to draw through this so you can suck air through the pipe.
A working pipe is far more valuable than a replica, so it's critical to get it right.
It's working.
If it gathers enough interest from buyers, Tom and Jack plan to add it to their arsenal of moneymakers.
Get this marked up to cut this to the rough shape of what we're gonna do.
Though it's labor-intensive, the extra care of their craftsmanship will fetch a premium price.
Good.
All right.
Yeah, I'm ready to take the bark off this. Slowly but surely. This is like Santa's little workshop. Kind of look like Santa's, don't we? Ho, ho, ho.
To make the tobacco bowl, Jack carefully drills a channel through the stone with no room for error.
Just trying to make sure I'm drilling straight and not off at an angle.
True Catlinite is a geological rarity found only in Minnesota, South Dakota, and Iowa, and only legally mined by hand by authorized tribal members.
This stone comes from very few places and it's hard to get, so better not mess this up.
At Tom's bench,
I just gotta get all this carved down though.
a pipe stem is starting to emerge from the raw wood.
As you create something, all of a sudden, something might come to your mind that would make that creation even a little greater.
And as the precision work continues out in the shed,
It's coming, but it's gonna take me a while.
back at the house,
Well, it's about time I get back to work here.
Jack's wife Connie is pitching in too.
So this is an otter that Tom trapped, and I'm going to turn him into a pipe bag for the pipe that Jack and Tom are making.
The Plains Indians often carried their peace pipes in a special bag that was heavily decorated.
Today I'm working on the rosette. The rosette I'm making is out of quill-wrapped rawhide. I dyed the quills and then I quill wrap each circle, and that will create the quilled rosette. I'll pin the quill down and flatten, and then I can attach it. It's time intensive. Quill work is specific to North America. This is an art that only exists here because the porcupine only lives here. So there were very few people that did quill work. Hopefully, I'll have this all done today.
Here's the general outline of the otter, and this part here will be the form of the bowl of the pipe coming up.
Once complete, the pipe can fetch as much as $4,000 if they find the right buyer.
The otter is starting to emerge.
So this is quill work that's supposed to be decoration for this. If you wrap it around the stem now, the colors don't come out right. So I'm gonna have to make the stem a little bit smaller so the colors will come out right as the quill work is wrapped around here. I think we got this now, buddy. You ready to do some gluing?
Yep.
It's always a joy to do a project with my brother. Nancy and I have crafted for a living, really. A lot of that was influenced by my brother. He's 3 years older, and I can remember him doing projects when we were still quite young, you know, and how impressed I was.
That stuff looks pretty good, though.
Keep at it. We'll have a pipe here sooner or later.
Eventually.
Part of the project's appeal
Very good. This will sit right here.
is that it'll be secured in a protective otter skin pouch decorated with Connie's quilling.
I've gotten the rosette sewed on, and I made 2 bracelets for the otter's front feet. I'm gonna make 2 bracelets for the back feet as well. And this is called plaiting. When I fold the quill up, I just put pressure on it, and it folds up, and I pinch it, and that flattens it. Then I keep going.
Porcupine quills are stiff, hollow hairs that can be flattened and dyed for use in quill work. Native American tribes like the Cheyenne and Blackfoot revered the craft and considered it a sacred skill that women would develop over a lifetime and hand down from generation to generation.
There. One more bracelet to put on, and then I'll take it out to show the guys.
There you go. Yeah, that's gonna work good.
Yep.
All we gotta do now is do some waxing on that and rub a little oil into this, and we'll have it done, huh?
I think so.
A few more details, and it'll be neat to have it all finished.
After a long day of painstaking persistence,
I think we got it.
what started out as blocks of wood and stone
Looking pretty smooth.
is now, finally, a working peace pipe ready to smoke.
And we're gonna stick some feathers on it. Got a Herman to hang on the pipe too. We got it all put together, and Jack even polished up the pipe bowl, so we got it all done.
Hi, guys.
Hey, the pipe bag.
Oh, I was so excited to bring it out and have you see it.
Oh, that's a beauty, isn't it? All wrapped with quill work, the legs and everything.
You did a museum quality job on this.
Thank you. An otter pipe for an otter bag. Yep, it'll fit.
Otherwise, we'll have to get a bigger otter.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you guys get back to work,
All right?
and I'll see you later.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Connie.
You're
You did a
welcome.
wonderful
It
job
was
here.
my pleasure.
All right. Looks pretty nice. Pipe goes in there, fits. Let's light this sucker up and smoke it. See if it all works.
You bet.
What a beautiful thing that is, huh?
It is. It's time to test it.
The pipe is packed with tobacco, just as it would be in a Native American ceremony.
There you go. That works, huh?
Give her a try.
It sure draws good and everything.
Yeah.
I know. This summer when we go to rendezvous, we'll be able to take that pipe with us, and we'll be able to sit around the campfire and pass that pipe around. Well, we did pretty good.
Yep.
Well, I bet it'll sell real good.
Yeah, probably will.
It's amazing what we can do when we all get together.
Trapping the remote Montana backcountry is a solitary calling for men like Tom Orr, who's spent 5 decades battling the wild Yak Valley. But he's not always alone.
Well, we're going to Paul Anzac's house. He's a trapper friend of mine. He lives, I think, about 100 miles from where I live in the Yak. And he got a little behind on his beaver skinning.
The community of hunters and trappers in the area is small, but friendly.
He's mainly now trapping wolves, so I'm gonna help him skin some beavers. I met Paul last year. I wanted to pick up some wolf snares. And we spent a lot of time talking about trapping and stuff. We became friends. He's what they call a longliner, a guy that puts out lots and lots and lots of traps. He runs these traps every 48 hours, and I think he's got close to 50 traps out. It's always good to go out with somebody else that's doing the same thing as you are. You know, you can always learn from people. I'll bet there's something I can teach him yet, and I'll bet I could learn a lot too. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Tom, how are you, my friend?
Good.
How was the drive?
It was good. Make it finally up here and look at your place.
Oh, man, I
Wow,
appreciate
from spring you did all this?
it. Yeah, got it. I got the place at the end of May, and with the help of my nephews and a few other people, you know, about 5 weeks, we got it up to this point here.
Wow.
You know, so I got it livable anyways.
It took me 5 years to do what you did.
I had a lot of help. I had a lot of good people helping me, so yeah. Come on in, I'll show it to you. So Tom has this method of skinning beaver that I'm really kind of interested in, watching someone that knows how to do it. So he clean skins beavers, and I'd like to get a little bit more detail on how that's done. Oh, let's put a medium-sized one up.
All right. You tried these?
I use them for splitting tails.
They work for tails, and they also work for the bellies.
Yeah.
Too, you see.
I never even thought about using them for the belly.
See?
See?
We're learning something already.
That's right, that's right.
All right. Now the thing is just to open them up.
I really want to learn this clean skinning method.
I want you watching close.
I am.
Okay. There's rough skinning, and then there's clean skinning. And the rough skinning, when you get all done, you've got all this meat and fat stuck to the hide that now has to be scraped off on the fleshing beam, which is an awful lot of work. Where with the clean skin, there isn't very much on it to scrape off. The object is to get right down to the hide, and so the fat still is attached to the beaver.
Right, right.
All of them have to be fleshed, but the way that I do it, that's a lot less work. This usually takes me an hour to skin out a whole beaver, but then it only takes 10 minutes on the fleshing block just to clean any little pieces that you missed, huh?
Sure. Oh, I can see the benefits of this. It's nice and clean right away. My style is hurry up and get the hide off the beaver to move on to the next one. More of a production type of style of skinning, just because of the sheer numbers that I catch.
You know what we're doing, grab a knife and jump on that side.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I think I can handle it.
I bet you can. You getting it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Not as clean as yours, but I'll probably have to touch it up a little bit on the...
Practice makes perfect.
So I got some wolf traps out, Tom. Probably need to go check a few.
Ooh, all right, I'd do that.
Would you do that? All
Yep.
right, well, we get these beavers done. Let's go check some wolf traps, huh?
All right, yep.
Awesome.
Back in the Salish Mountains and facing a bounty of beaver from a healthy season's catch,
All right.
You beat me, buddy.
2 master trappers are better than 1.
I had one more spot to get, and you beat me. It's just amazing to have Tom in my first shop, you know, teaching me something that he's been doing for years. If you want to go ahead and start putting on a hoop, I'll get that one fleshed. Maybe we can get out of here a little bit sooner.
Though it's taken 3 hours to flesh Paul's overstock of hides, Tom's meticulous technique is living up to the hype, saving tons of time and moving quickly on to stretching.
You got an awl? Do you punch holes with an awl? What do you use?
I use this right here. And I just go ahead,
All right.
just like that.
Yep. Trappers in the past used to be pretty damn secretive because they were all in competition with one another to get the fur to the fur buyer. It's better if we help one another out, you know. Everybody knows something that the next guy don't know.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You come behind me and hook it.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll punch the holes.
Like, I'm sure Paul learned stuff from me while I was here. I learned stuff from Paul, too, so it was good for both of us to skin some beaver together, you know?
Now I'll come back this way, and then I'll meet you. How's that?
All right.
Once the hide is stretched, it'll be salted to draw out moisture and prevent rot.
All right, there we go.
And then it's on to the next,
All right, well, we got 3 more on hoops.
for a total of 3 hides in 1 day.
Just snug her down. Got it?
Yep.
Yep. So we moved through these beavers pretty good, getting them done. Wolf season starts this week, and I got a lot of crap to do. To have Tom at my house help me out clean skinning that way, I really appreciate that. All right, Tom, we got done a little bit early. You wanna go wolf trapping?
Yeah, I want to go.
Well, grab your jacket, let's go. I'm averaging about $2,000 a wolf right now, so I've got to focus completely on wolf trapping. And now I got the opportunity to take Tom on my trap line. That's exciting for me. Oh, hey, we got a trap snapped. So traps will get set off in trapping. It could be a number of different things, you know. So when I walk up to a trap that's snapped, I got to get inspect to see what it is. So then I can make the judgment of what to do next. Who knows? I'm not seeing no hair in the jaws. There's nothing in it, so we got a lot of traps to check. So let's just go ahead and get this reset. Maybe we can find out down the road if there's any wolf tracks down there. Yeah. So we don't need any extra lure or anything because there's already lure there.
You know what I've used? I've used skulls, like an elk skull, an old elk skull, and then in the brain cavity is where you put your lure, and you can set it so the lure won't get snowed on or rained on or anything because it's inside the brain cavity.
Well, that's a
You
good
just
idea.
turn the nose out, but
Yeah.
that's got to be all bones are on a tractor.
Sure.
You know, so.
Absolutely, absolutely. So flip them jaws up there. Slide that cover. Actually, now I think, Tom, this is better than what it was before.
And then there's the scent of whatever it was that set
Yeah.
the trap off that's here too. you know?
Yeah, yeah. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go catch some wolves.
So far, Tom and Paul have struck out on 20 miles of line. And with only 1 mile left, the odds are against them.
The wolves, every time they come through that spot right there. And I got snares right up over there, so just kind of follow back behind me. You see these old deer trails here.
Yeah.
We got one, Tom.
Oh,
Yeah, we got one. Look at.
oh God, you got it. Looks like a nice one too, doesn't it?
Holy cow. Look at the size of that
Wow,
thing.
he's a nice one. Oh.
Man, it's always fun for me to catch him in snares. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a male.
Yeah, he's a nice one.
Just massive animals, man. The wolf is the hardest thing in the world to catch, and every trapper wants to catch a wolf. And I've caught a few in my life, and the excitement is just absolutely amazing. Probably the best opening week I've ever had wolf trapping.
Congratulations.
Thank you, buddy. Well, heck yeah, we got some skinning to do now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what a great day. All right, let's get this thing out of here. Grateful to be one of Tom's friends and be able to hang out with him and spend time with him. The shared interest of trapping and wildlife conservation and the passion for skinning and trapping, it's nice to have that connection with another man.
Yeah, well, it's good to come out and to go with Paul on his trap line, and I want to come back and do it again.
During the dead of winter, when much of life becomes quiet and still in northwest Montana, Tom Orr is busier than ever. And today he's gearing up to tackle an unusual project.
Today we're going to skin these 2 elk legs out to make an elk leg bag. And this will be like a hunting bag, like a muzzle loader would carry his muzzle loading supplies in. I've already got 2 of these legs skinned out that are already tanned. And 2 of these will make the front of the bag, and these 2 will make the back of the bag.
Tom's been crafting wares out of tanned animal hides for decades, but he's never made an elk leg bag before. It's a Native American design he's always wanted to replicate, and one he hopes will fetch top dollar for a local charity.
They have what they call the Wings. It's an organization of people up here in the Yak, and every year they do a big fund drive to help fight cancer. They have a big auction for this stuff.
The money raised will help fund people's transportation to and from the hospital when they're in treatment. But to get their items to the auction on time, Tom and Nancy have to finish their projects today.
She's one of the people that actually run the Wigs charity. It's coming in the afternoon. We have a very short time to get it all fleshed and ready. And Nancy's about to finish up a beaver tooth necklace that she's made up from one of the beavers I caught this spring. For 2 years, we've supplied them with a buffalo scrotum koozie. That's been a big highlight. They've brought $3,200 for a buffalo scrotum koozie. Hopefully this year we can bring in more money. The big thing before we can even start on the bag is getting the elk leg skinned and getting the leather in the elk legs tanned. The salting pulls all the juices and stuff out of the skin. Pretty soon they'll start to run. This will start pulling the moisture. Oh, you can see already it's starting to pull the moisture out of them.
Tom's promised to deliver a one-of-a-kind craft to a local charity by the end of the day.
We're looking pretty good here.
But he still has to finish processing the elk hides before he can turn them into a high-priced bag.
All salted down, that ought to be ready. All right, I'm gonna wash the salt off of them. That's pretty good. All right, to the fleshing block. After they're skinned and salted, the dermis, which is like a light skin covering on the inside of the leather, you want to get that off so that the brains can penetrate the hide better. It's the brains that hand the skin. All right, brains. These are buffalo brains. I'll work these brains into the skin by hand just by rubbing them in, repainting more on.
Brain tanning is an ancient multi-step process that uses fat from animal brains to break down the tissues in the hide and make it soft and pliable.
They need to be worked all the way through the skin to the hair roots on the underside of these skins. You just keep working them in. She's inside doing some beadwork on a beaver tooth necklace.
Well, what I'm going to do here is decorate these beaver teeth.
Beaver teeth have long symbolized hard work and unity in Native American culture.
So I'm going to put a neck strap on there and then cover it with this brain tanned leather and then put some beadwork right on the center here so it brings a little color to it. So here's a kind of an example of what I'm doing. Tom made this for me 40 years ago, maybe. So, first I need to get this little piece of leather sewed onto that. There we go. Ta-da. Okay. Beads.
Tom's finally prepared all the raw materials.
We'll just get these all cut out square, too.
Yes, straight lines.
Now, he and Nancy can start assembling the rare craft that they hope will fetch top dollar for a local cancer charity.
We finally got the last two of the skins tanned. The process now is go ahead and make them into a bag. The first thing we do is they all have to be trimmed to the same size so they're equal widths and heights.
Ta-da.
Two leg skins will be sewn together into almost a square for the front.
Make nice stitches now.
Other two legs will be sewed together almost in a square for the back. It's a big project, really, but it's going to a good thing and good people.
Hopefully it'll save somebody's life. That would be the best.
There's gussets that need to be sewn into the sides so the bag will open.
Need two of these, right?
Two of them, yeah.
Okay, there you go, there's another one. What's next?
The flap.
Flap.
The flap will be brain tan moose hide.
Noisy, aren't I?
This is like Santa's little workshop. I've been hammered before.
Probably deserved it. Here's your flap.
All right. This is going to be the flap that's put on the bag, and then we're gonna mount this burr of an antler. And the weight of this will keep the flap down.
Yeah, it's a nice antler burr, all polished up, ready for show.
I'm on the last stitch.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. There it is.
That sure looks good to me.
Good job, baby. Teamwork. All right, we have a little time before Christy gets here. Let's kind of clean some of this mess up.
All right. Come on in.
The act of giving is its own reward.
Tom, Nancy?
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good.
There
How
she
are you?
is. Hello, young lady.
Hi, Nancy.
Good to see you and to see you too. All right. We've been working.
I can tell.
Christy, she's on the board of the Wings charity event, and Christy comes every year looking for something from us because it sells good at the auction.
Beaver teeth?
Wow, what a cool necklace. That is beautiful. This is going to be so cool. Thank you.
Whoa.
That's a bag made out of elk legs.
Look at this. Oh my gosh, you all are so generous. Thank you. This is stunning. Oh my goodness.
I was real happy with the Elk Leg Bag. Christy seemed impressed.
These are going to be so popular, just like everything else you guys have done for Wings. These are going to be the most popular items we have. Thank you.
We hope it works.
And you know, this is our 26th year, 25th event coming up. Yeah, isn't that amazing? This community is so generous, and you all are always such a key part of the success of the event. Thank you.
It wasn't no big thing for us to do that, really.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
To be able to help people out, was the biggest thing with us. It's neat that people would value something that Nancy and I make.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, we did good, I think.
Yep, I think so too. That's a feather in their hat.
In the dark days of winter, the life of a Montana trapper is mostly a solitary job.
All right, ready for the smoker.
An investment of faith.
All right, we got her smoking now.
And hours of painstaking work.
It's coming, but it's gonna take me a while.
But come spring, it's time to reap the rewards. And Tom Orr has no better partner in crime than his longtime friend and neighbor, Will Stringfellow.
Well, I appreciate you helping me with this today. Now, trading post set up and everything for the big opening of the season.
The grand opening.
Yeah, the grand opening.
For more than 3 decades, Will and Tom traveled across state lines to trade furs and crafts at large rendezvous. But then, 4 years ago, Will constructed an old-fashioned trading post, and the crowds have been coming to them ever since. And he's not done yet. Will just scored a rare collector's item, and today he's relying on Tom's help to turn it into the trading post's main attraction.
This new teepee I got, what a deal it is. I think it's like 16 brain tan elk skins.
Wow.
Anyway, I've got everything except I need 2 smoke flap poles.
We ought to be able to get them, huh?
Yeah.
Nowadays, all the teepees that you see are canvas, unless you go to one of the museums. I've never seen one made out of elk hides, you know? So it should be a big attractor for the trading post.
The only problem is it's missing 2 poles. And Tom and I are gonna go up in the woods and cut and peel a couple of poles for it. All right, get her tools, huh?
Tools of the trade.
I'll get these draw knives.
That it?
Yep. All right, well, let's go on up this way and see what we can find.
Historically, the wood of choice for teepees has been lodgepole pine. And fortunately for Tom and Will, there's a lot of that in Montana.
That tree right there is probably about what we're gonna be looking for.
Lodgepole pine is one of the more perfectly straight pine trees.
That's
Bunch
a
of
pretty
bigger
nice
ones.
one.
Yeah, it's pretty straight. They grow at a small diameter, real tall. Think it'll work?
Yeah. Won't we drag this back up that way a little bit and try to find another one?
All right.
Tom and Will are in possession of a rare elk hide teepee. But to set it up at their trading post, they need to craft 2 critical poles by hand.
The next thing is we're gonna have to scrape all the bark and cut all the limbs off of them so they're nice and smooth.
Reminds me of the old days when we used to sell these poles.
Yeah. Will and I, over the years, have cut lots and lots of teepee poles.
I remember paying my way to rendezvous with these. I'd take an extra set and
Just
sell
to
them,
sell them.
just to pay my gas to get back home.
We've been going to rendezvous for like 40 years now. It's been a long, long time. Sometimes sell the set that the teepee was up on.
Yeah, I've done that.
We'd cut a couple sets of them and we'd sell them to the people that lived in Chicago or somewhere where they didn't have lodgepole pine.
Once cut to length, the top of the poles are tapered to a fine point, while the bottoms are chopped and shaved into a wide peg that will help anchor the poles into the ground.
Looks like it.
Let's put these flaps up, get that teepee standing.
Sounds good.
With a full set of teepee poles in hand, a one-of-a-kind work of art is finally ready to take shape.
I'm excited to see this elk hide teepee that Will got.
Over the years, Tom and I have put up at least 100 teepees. Another wrap, and then a tie. Now this little teepee we've got now is a Cheyenne style, so it's a tripod. Okay, there you go. So we put up our tripod, and then we put our poles up. Now if that'll just stay up there.
Don't blow on it.
And then we wrap those. One wrap for each direction, they say. And then we go up with our cover. I think we go right in here. Ooh, it looks pretty good.
Teepees were originally all either buffalo hide or elk hide. The bigger the hides, the less sewing there was to do.
That brings it down enough, I think.
Once canvas came to the plains, what a trade item that was to the Indians.
Lots of nice brain tan right there, Tom.
The canvas was lighter. The canvas would even let light through them.
Come on, you sucker.
So they'd trade the buffalo hide with the hair on them to the traders for canvas. And then all the buffalo hides that the Indians tanned all went to Europe. Right.
Let's have a look at it. Well, that looks good.
What are we gonna do next, boss?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
You know, not only do we have the teepee up, but we also put up a tomahawk throwing deal too.
There you go. Let's see what we can do.
It was kind of a funny thing when I turned 80. I finally looked at myself and said, wow, you're an old guy.
All right.
Look at that, both of them hit right there.
Yeah.
I have to live the life I want to live. And this mountain man thing, it's a never-ending battle, but it's the only battle I know.
Let me see if I can get lucky again.
Oh, right in there. So I'm just going to be out on the trap line and doing what I do for as long as I can.
All right, cool. Thanks, buddy.
You bet. Who knows what the future will bring.
When temperatures drop across the Kootenai, the busiest animals on the river show no signs of slowing down. Which is why Tom Orr and the McAfee boys are out on the river today.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, there he is right there, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
It's been a while since I've seen you, huh?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go beaver trapping?
Yep.
Today's plan is to meet up with Sean and Hank, and we're going to take Sean's drift boat, and we're going to float the Kootenai River and set some beaver traps. All right, let's go beaver trapping.
Let's do it, huh? Let's go see what we can find for some sign, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Sean, as a fishing guide, fishes the Kootenai River all the time. He says there's lots of beaver sign on the river.
Lots and lots of sign, Hank, man.
Look at all the beaver chews on the back over here.
See that, Hank? That's what Tom's looking for, is that sign right there.
So there's plenty of beaver out there.
So our first lodge is down here?
Yep, down here about a half a mile. We'll go check out this first lodge.
Okay.
Hank, he has a big interest in learning.
Hank McAfee's just 11 years old, But he's already spent the last 2 winters soaking up every trick of the trade Tom has to share. From hunting, to trapping,
Caught a long-tail weasel.
to skinning and crafting.
It's about like that size.
But there's one skill they've never done together.
I've been beaver trapping 0 times. I would much rather be out here with Tom than being in school. Tom is way more educating than school in my brain. He is. What are we usually looking for when we want the traps being set?
Well, we're kind of looking for the lodges where the beavers live,
Like the green stuff?
and they're great big mounds that
The
they
actual
build.
lodge.
Yeah.
The lodge, yep. If he learns what trapping is all about, I wish there was more kids that I could teach this to.
Is this the one?
This is one of them.
Is this lodge like right there? in the
So
water?
that whole mound, buddy, is the lodge, right?
Oh, yeah.
And all this wood that's all here has all been brought here by the beavers.
One little fresh chew on that one. See the teeth marks, buddy?
Yeah.
See those little chompers?
Mm-hmm.
You can tell the beaver that did this
Yeah.
is a young beaver.
'Cause it's
Because
not
to
really-
see how close these teeth are together, how narrow it is, where if it was a big beaver, it'd be twice that wide.
Yeah.
That big.
Want to put a set here on the bank somewhere?
Yeah, we'll put one right here in the water, maybe.
Beaver are a keystone species who create entire ecosystems when their dams form ponds that attract birds and other wildlife. But an unmanaged beaver population can wreak havoc on the wilderness, causing floods and wiping out trees faster than nature can replenish them.
We're gonna put a foot trap in here.
Putting Hank with Tom is super beneficial.
Set this trap right in here.
With all those years of knowledge and experience in trapping, to get to hang out with my son, because it is an art that is dying and going away. And I do not want Hank to have to read about it in a book when he's got a guy like Tom Moore as a resource to him.
This is the little secret here. Beavers have a gland in their belly,
Yeah.
and they'll come out on the bank and they'll squirt some of this gland onto the top of it, and that tells other beaver that somebody lives here. It's like, you know, when your dog goes and pees on a tire,
Yeah.
and then another dog comes along and smells where he peed and pees on it too? That's about the same thing right here. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Here. And just smear it like right up in here. Yep, yeah, good. And that should be all it takes.
Good looking set there, buddy.
Yeah.
You go set another set?
Yeah.
All right.
An education can look quite different in western Montana,
Hold on, Hank. We'll wrap it here.
where the kootenai is the classroom and teachers wear waders.
Hold on.
That was a big rock.
Cruising down through here, isn't it? Beavers be surfing through here.
What a beautiful place to trap beavers. And there's lots of beaver sign all over. Oh, look at this all up in here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of stumps.
Lots of fresh stuff, huh, Hank?
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of cut down trees. You could see all the carnage on the island. There was probably about 90 trees cut down.
Like there's a logging job in there.
Yeah.
Beavers cause lots of problems. They just keep cutting down the trees because that's what they eat is bark.
Check out the size of that lodge.
I'll stop just shy of the house there. Land hoe.
They can't reach the limbs up in the trees. They can't climb trees, so what do? They cut the tree down.
Yeah, look at all the sign.
Yeah.
A beaver can chew through a 6-inch tree trunk in as little as 15 minutes. At that rate, a single beaver can chew down hundreds, and a full lodge family can chew down thousands of trees a year.
Wow.
A lot of sticks.
This is just amazing, isn't it? We should make them pay for this.
Sounds good. We can do that.
Right.
Save a couple trees here, Hank.
Yeah. This lodge is so cool.
Let's set up right here, buddy.
Sit over here. Seeing an island like this, it can really show how destructive beaver are. You need a balance of that to cut that down.
For beaver trapping, we have two different kinds of traps that we use. We use the 330 Connemara. That's a big open square trap that you set up in passageways to get the beaver to just swim through it.
That's looking good.
The other trap we use is the regular leg trap that catches the animal by the leg. All right.
Burning daylight, let's get out of here, huh?
All right, get home before dark.
Yeah.
It's exciting for me to have traps out. Find out tomorrow how good we are at setting our traps.
It's a new day in Montana,
Wonder if there's anything in there.
I don't know, we'll check. It's our spot, buddy.
and Tom, Sean, and Hank are back on the river.
The moment of truth, they call it. I got that one conibear and that one foothold there, Tom.
They're right in here.
Oh boy, Hank. What's that right there, Buster?
Oh, it's a beaver.
Looks like a young one, but it's a beaver, buddy.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Got one. The boy got one, that's good.
All right. It's always good to make a good catch. Well, we didn't catch him by much.
Oh, look at that, Hank. Couple of toes, buddy.
Oh, yeah. There is a beaver in the foothold.
All right, this is just a young one. This is just a yearling, and he's probably a 10-pounder.
I thought it would be definitely a lot bigger. I've never really seen a small beaver like that.
The conibear's right in here, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see a beaver tail in the water right there, that big one.
Got one, bud.
Let's go.
Got one.
This is a nice big one here.
And a bigger one and a small one. How many pounds do you think?
He's probably between 35 and 40 pounds.
Yeah, it looks like a 40-pound beaver to me. Look at that thing, Hank.
Got a double.
That is a beauty.
Mm-hmm.
We're having some success already, and there's still more traps to check.
I see your sticks are still up.
Yeah.
All right, boys. You get one there, Hank?
No, not that one.
Trap still set?
Yep.
Trap still set. Well, that's kind of a surprise, isn't it?
Looks like that one's empty.
All right.
What do you got over here, bud?
Looks like we got one.
We got something over here.
Yeah.
All right.
Looks like a nice one.
Got a big old tail on him.
Mm-hmm.
The eagles didn't chew on him or anything.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a nice one, Hank.
Big,
Oh, yeah,
thick
he's
one.
heavy.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That's a
Big, thick one.
35, 40 pounder.
Mm-hmm.
You see them teeth?
Whoa.
Look at that thing.
Whoa. We got two nice big ones.
Sure did, bud. I like it.
Ended up with 3 beavers, and one was a little small, maybe only a 10 or 12 pounder, but the others were 30, 40 pounds.
Successful day, Hank.
Yep.
Hang out with the master and you have a little success.
Yeah. It's always good to have some action.
It was really neat to take Hank out. You ready?
Yep.
The school of trapping is always a good thing to learn.
All right, boys, good job today.
Yeah.
A little bit of success, Hank.
Mm-hmm.
Your first beavers on the Kootenai.
Yep.
You say thanks to Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
You're more than welcome. Yep, you can be part of the Kootenai Beaver Management, we'll call it.